You might recognize this guy. He's a famous NFL quarterback. After 5 or 6 months, we finally have a Tua Tagovailoa sighting, a video posted on Twitter and Instagram, and he's looking good. In about 60 seconds, I'm going to show you a drastic, huge change in Tua Tagovailoa. For months, I've had a problem with Tua not showing up. I've always said for Tua to shut up the naysayers, he has to be seen. People have called me a flip-flopper and a hater for even saying it. In many of my videos, I have said, I didn't change, Tua disappeared. But guess what? He finally showed up, and I would be an absolute hypocrite not to show you. So I'm about to break down a really brief video of Tua working out. It's a very short clip, just a few seconds, but it says a lot. In this brief video, he's seen throwing the ball to Jalen Waddle and River Craycraft, and I'll be the first person to say it. He's looking good. He's looking damn good. Tua has always had tree trunks for legs. There's no doubting his leg strength, but it's the development of his upper body which is drastically different than even from a couple months ago. Let's first look at the entirety of the video, then I'll break it down. That was pretty brief, but I want to show you something that shows the drastic change. I'm going to break it down for you right now. All right, so here's Tua. He's about to take the snap. He comes back, does his play action fake like he would be in the game, and then he turns and plants and gets ready to throw. And right there is what I want to compare. Right there, I want you to look at the difference between how he looks now and how he looked in January. Look at his trapezius muscles. The trapezius muscle is a muscle that goes basically from your neck to your shoulder, and you see that slope. He's got a huge trap area. So the entire area of his shoulders, his trap, the left side of his neck, he's been absolutely working on that. So he's probably been doing a lot of shrugs, probably some cleans, but he's doing work to increase the size of his entire shoulder girdle. And you can compare that right now by looking at the two pictures, the one from previously in January and now this one here in April. You guys seeing this? You seeing the difference in the size? Just the absolute compilation of mass that's up around his shoulder girdle and around his neck. I mean, he's got the neck of a linebacker there. That's huge. So just in a few months, he's added some obvious core strength. He's added some obvious size to his entire shoulder girdle. There's a good shot here when he starts to turn. You can see his traps right there. I mean, everything about what he's doing right there is showing a different physical being. His shoulders are just much bigger than they were in January. So what do you think? You think Tua is being transformative? That he's really getting that neck girdle and shoulder girdle ready for the NFL? It sure looks like it. I am really happy to see it. And like I said, I would be a hypocrite if I didn't promote what he's been doing physically. Talk to you soon. Fins up.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?